there, my name's Latoya Mistral Ferns and I'm 22 years old. I'm Indian from the city of Bombay and I study at the Durham Global Security Institute. I would like to thank the United Nations Department of Public Information for giving me the opportunity to speak to you, the UN NGO youth representatives. And I would like to speak to you about the Happiness and Wellbeing Initiative. It originated in the General Assembly resolution titled Happiness Towards a Holistic Approach to Development. It seeks to bring together members from the international community at all levels to speak about what comes after the Millennium Development Goals run their course in 2015. Now this is a really exciting opportunity for people at the UN, at international multilateral institutions, at NGOs, at all levels of governance and in civil society to come together to come up with creative solutions to shared global challenges that we so desperately need. In line with that, the United Nations General Assembly recognized the immense potential of the happiness and well-being approach and named March 20th, 2013 the first ever International Day of Happiness. The question is, what can we as youth do to lend our voices to this initiative so that we can see the various ways in which happiness and well-being is more than just the sum of national incomes or gross domestic product? What do you and I do as youth and students in order to lend our voices to this global conversation about what constitutes development and to show that development is more than just the sum of national incomes and GDP? We should embrace our role as stakeholders, as students and as youth, and make our voices distinguishable. So how did I, a university student, get involved in the Wellbeing and Happiness Initiative? It all started in 2011 when I was an undergraduate student at the University of Warwick. I secured this research fund from the Lord Rootes Memorial Commission in order to study gross national happiness as a mandate of state and method of statecraft in Bhutan for a month and a half. There, I interviewed the Prime Minister of Bhutan, the opposition leader and the royal government of Bhutan, as well as the NGOs there on the ground and various other people and stakeholders in Bhutanese society. The great thing was that everybody recognized that youth participation was integral to development. The wonderful Prime Minister of Bhutan, Limchen Jigme Thinley, invited me as a university student to come to the UN high-level meeting on well-being and happiness, which was to take place in New York at the United Nations headquarters in April 2012. I understood that I was immensely privileged as a university student to be there, and I thought to myself, there has to be a way of getting other students involved. It so happened that I was having coffee with a dear friend of mine called Shawley Lowenthal, who's the founder and director of SAIB.
Latoya and I were talking about her research interests in happiness and well-being, and she was telling me about her exciting experiences in Bhutan. And we just naturally began talking about how Latoya could get involved with producing a TV show together with SAIB, which would help students to engage with the whole happiness and well-being paradigm.
We decided to call the TV show The Broken Happy Record.
The Broken Happy Record is an online interactive TV show that brings together students with policymakers, development practitioners and academics to find creative solutions to shared global problems. For example, we're going to be looking at issues like what is commonly perceived as global terrorism or globalization and the resulting meeting of cultures. Using the framework of the happiness and well-being approach, together we'll gain insights into the causes underpinning these shared challenges in a globally inclusive way.
We're going to analyze these issues through various lenses that are helpful for the happiness approach. For instance, like good governance, the protection and preservation of the environment, the promotion of global cultures, and fair and equitable economic development.
We'd like you to be a part of these discussions by participating in the live broadcast chat room discussions. You could do this even as a youth representative for your region, university, or NGO.
In fact, I will be presenting the Broken Happy record on the panel as part of the International Day of Happiness event on the 20th of March, and would love to talk to you there about the ways in which we could work together. If you don't have the information already, the International Day of Happiness event takes place at Conference Room 3 in the United Nations Lawn Building from 1:15 to 2:30 p.m. The event is being organised by the United Nations Academic Impact in conjunction with the Permanent Mission of Bhutan to the United Nations. We hope you enjoy your time at the United Nations. To get involved in the Broken Happy record, please email us at tbhr@scipe.co.uk or follow us on Twitter.